Mr. Ferg, what's up, man? D. Flemings, what's happening, bro? Good to see you in the building, man. You are, what's up? Man, that Streamlabs, man. I mean, that Streamlabs OBS, man. I'm gonna have to drop that boy there, man. That joker got me logging in the wrong account, man. Won't even let me log in. And man, y'all let me know if y'all can see me, man. If y'all can see me, man, y'all let me know, man, because I can't really the screen I'm looking at don't look like I'm showing up, man. Y'all let me know, man, if y'all can see me, man. All right, all right, all right. Looking like it's cutting my head off, man, where I'm looking at, man. So Ice Cold G, what up? SJ3, what up? I don't really like the way Streamlabs look, man. I can't make no adjustments to the. It's coming out hot, man. It's coming out hot and yellow. I'm seeing a yellowish hue on everything, man. Like up here, man. I'm seeing a yellowish hue. I'm seeing a yellowish hue on my dashiki, man. Let me see. Could just be the shades, man. Could just be the shades. We'll see. Quality, man. This boy only let me do 720p, but I got the Sony A6 to 100 set up with the 16 millimeter Sigma 1.4 f1.4, and it was gonna be killer in Streamlabs, man. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go ahead and tomorrow, man, I'm gonna go ahead and hook up OBS Studio, the mothership. Go ahead and hook that up, man, cause no, I ain't really thinking using StreamYard. Like I wasn't planning on using StreamYard, man. I don't even subscribe to StreamYard no more. So it looked all unprofessional, man, with the Powered by StreamYard logo up there, man. But we're going to rock it out. We're going to make it work today, man. SJ3, my brother, was good. Awaki Copeland, what's up? Unique Israel, what's happening? Shaheem Lately, what up? Dana Z, what up? Kenny O, what's happening? That Israelite, what up, man? Pride Sadie, what up? Sadie D, what up, man? DJ B2X, what up? Ice Cold G, I see you. 318 Benzo, what up, man? Repping that LA. And I ain't talking about Los Angeles. Film School Projects, what's up? Scoop Duke, what's happening? Alexio, what up? 5:30 a.m. What up, fam? Good to see you in the joint. Mo Hall, what up? Bob Marley, what up? The man with a plan is in the building. Miami Soldier, what's happening? Ernesto, Pina Shaw, what up? Somebody just dropped in early, man, and like somebody joined on the other channel, man. They joined. I don't even remember who it was. Derekology, what up, man? Let's get the people a few minutes to slide up in here, man. Probably another minute and a half or so. Chris Ridley, what up, Rich? Appreciate the $2 super chat, bro. Michael J, what up? Avi Benaya, what up? Reg Horton, what up, Reg? Alex Jackson, what up, AJ? Alex Harris, what up, man? Wheezy, what's up, man? Scott Wheezy's in the building. Ty So Dope, what up, Ty? Junior Mufasa, what's happening, man? C Rob, what up? Anwar, I see you, bro. Brendan Jackson, what's happening, man? Mr. Folgers, what up? King Son 77, what up, man? Anonymous Jackson, what's happening with you, man? C Los, what up, man? What's up with you? Just get the people, man, about another 30 seconds, man. Well, we're gonna let the people get on in here, man. I'm telling you, man, I had this thing set up all day, man. We were supposed to go live on Streamlabs, man. I'm gonna have to go ahead and rock with OBS, man. Keanu Simpson, what up, man? Mike's Meticulous Details, what up, man? Good to see you in the building. Luis, what up, man? Keanu, what up, man? What's happening? Charlie Pinello, what up, man? I don't like this. I don't like the way Streamlab view look, man. Let me see how I look on YouTube, man. That's what it is. Let me see how I look on YouTube. Because I ain't looking at it right now. Yeah, I don't really like that too tough, man. I can't rock with that Streamlab logo up there, bro. I'm gonna have to come out, man. I can't rock with that, man. Well, it's still up there, man. I just don't like the view on Streamlab, man. The quality is low. Nigga rocking at 720p. Let me see. All right, let's get ready to rock out, man. We got 4 more people. We get 4 more people up in here. We're gonna rock out, man. No, I can't rock with that Streamlabs look, man. All right, homie, let's get it, man. The Bear King, what up? Brownson, what's happening? Charlie Pinello, what's up, man? All right, man. We make. I don't know, man. Let's take a look at it, man. It don't look that good to me, bro. Y'all cool with it, man? Because it don't look that good to me. Then my camera angle all checked up. Ah, there we go. Look at here, man. Let me show. Why they focus? See how I focus on my hand? Watch this. Bam. Watch this right here. See how I focus on my hand? Watch this. Bam. Watch this. Focus on the hand. Bam. Focus on the face. One more time. Focus on the hand. Bam. Focus on the face. Gotta have this, man. Like, this is very necessary, man, to be in this joint, man. So let's get it, man. Let's get it. Said. I see you, man. Delapo, what up, man? Links, what up, man? What up? All right, let's get it, homies. Let's get it. You got to move out of that woman's house and other beta male HoeStakes that men need to correct. See, a lot of men are living in situations that they know they shouldn't be in. They're living in situations that they know don't benefit them. And we have to make sure that we as men do our best to do our own thing, but also to help those men do their thing. You see what I'm saying? That's up to you and I. That's up to the alphas among us. Every alpha is a teacher to a beta. Every alpha is a teacher to an aspiring alpha. And every alpha might just be a teacher, or at least a verifier and validator to another alpha. So moving forward, we're going to do a whole lot of talk, man, about coming the most alpha version of yourself, because, guess what? No one knows more about that than Dr. BOA. That's my thing. That's what I do. Boogie Talks. What's up, bro? Good to see you in the joint. Appreciate the $2 super chat. Bro, say big motivation, bro. What camera is that? Man, I'm shooting on the A6-100. The video from earlier, I think I shot it on the Canon M50. Now I shot it on the A6-100 as well. Today is A6-100 day, man. I shot the video early on A6-100 with a 19mm f2.8 Sigma. And this live stream is on the A6-100 with the 16mm Sigma f1.4. Which is, it's got crazy quality, man. That Sigma f1.4 is crazy quality. So I appreciate it, bro. Appreciate it. Boogie say, man, love your delivery. I appreciate that, bro. Appreciate you coming through, man, being in the joint with us. Nick Penn, what up? Stock Traper, what up? All right, let's do this, man. So let's handle the elephant in the room first. Living with a woman. Now I'm gonna be honest with you, man. You cannot be alpha if you live with a woman. Let's just go ahead and put that out there. It doesn't matter how good you think the relationship is. None of that matters. You cannot be alpha if you live with a woman. And I say live with a woman, I don't mean cohabitate. I mean you live for the woman in her joint where everything is in her name. You moved in with a woman. That's what I'm talking about. Now, who knows what you're going through in life, man? You know, what I am telling you is if you're in that situation, you're in a very weak situation. You're in a very weak situation. You're in a situation where whatever level of respect you think you deserve, you actually don't deserve it. You're in a situation where, whatever level of, insight or focus or determination or whatever level of alpha you think that you possess, you don't possess it. You're in a powerless position. You're in a position, you're in a little boy position. You're like a little boy and she's your mother. Now, granted, you're an adult, she's an adult, so you don't have the same relationship that you would have with your mother, but guess who runs the show then? If you live with a woman in her joint, she don't have to do nothing you say. She don't have to like you. She don't have to be nice to you. She don't have to cut you. She don't have to do nothing. But this is where men get comfortable. As long as she wants you there and enjoys your presence there, she'll make you feel like you kind of run things as well. She'll make you think that the power is split. She'll make you think that you're in a 50-50 relationship. Why in the hell are you going to be in a 50-50 relationship when everything you look at, your name ain't no nothing? But in that situation, as long as you're giving her what she needs, she'll make you feel that way. You'll be in a situation where you'll be feeling like you're the boss. But you'll get those little reminders all the time. When something real happens, you get those reminders that you're not the boss at all. You understand? Those times when decisions are made without your approval. But she doesn't need your approval to make a decision in her crib. See, I want you men to understand when you're in a situation that's bad for you, you got to keep it a buck with yourself. You got to be real with yourself about how bad that situation is for you. You can't tell yourself, I'm the man, and you walk around here, man, you're living in a woman crib, driving her car too. Driving her car is bad enough, but you living in her crib. Let me tell you something. If she wakes up tomorrow and says, I don't like you anymore, this is over, guess what you got to do? You got to find you somewhere to stay, bro. Now, I want you to think about how volatile of a life that is. One day you're chilling, the next day you got to find you somewhere to go because the woman that you thought you had power with, you ain't got no power with her. I want you as a man to think logically. See, when you think emotionally or you think illogically, then you can wrap your mind around the concept that you live with a woman in her pad and you got some power, that you the man of the house. How you the man of the house and you ain't even got no damn house? Explain that to me. You can't be the man of a house. You have to be the man of your house. Even if you end up by yourself, you're still the man of your house. You understand what I'm saying? And at a certain point in life as an adult man, the very basic step of being a man is to have your own spot. I don't give a damn if you're renting it. I don't give a damn if you're borrowing it. It don't matter if you're buying it, but as long as your name is the one on the lease of the mortgage and you're the one with the key to get in the door and can't nobody tell you, hey, I don't like this situation, it's over, I don't like you anymore. As long as you're not in that situation, man, that's a man's move. If you can't make that move, you're not making a man's move. You're not, bruh. And it don't get no realer than that, man. Lincoln Links, appreciate the super chat. Super sticker, bro, appreciate it. Wolf and Beta Clove, appreciate the $2 super chat. What's up with you, bro? Boogie Talks, appreciate the $5 super chat. Boogie said, I know a guy moved in with one but saved on the side and bought his own house. Would you call that alpha or male hypergamy? I mean, shit. Male, when you think about, him living in there with her career, though, while he was in there, he was beta. See, the reason you're doing something doesn't affect the fact that there are some things that the reason you're doing it matter. There are other things that the reason you're doing it don't matter. There are some situations that are beta regardless. So yes, every man should do that. If we're going to say that, Boogie, we got to say every man who lives with a woman and then comes up, he was just on some male hypergamy. And I just don't think male hypergamy is a term that we should use. You know what I'm saying? If we're going to call it something, let's call it Pimp. Let's not call it male hypergamy, because what hypergamy represents is female nature, is moving to the best provider. So as a man, we never view a woman as a provider. We can't. So I just think he put himself in a situation. He was in a beta male situation. He got himself out of there real quick. That's what I'm saying now. If you're in that beta male situation, you better be planning and plotting to get out of there, man. So he used the beta male situation and elevated himself to an alpha situation. But while he was in there with that chick and her shit, man, he was beta. It's a beta move, man. And this is the thing. Depending on what type of man you are, that situation is going to be better for you than it may be for another man. There may be a man who's in that situation, man. She got him in that babysitting and cooking and cleaning and washing clothes, man. And he to lick him low, love her whenever she wanted him to be, man. And he washing cars, man, and walking dogs and picking up kids from school and taking them to practice and you know, feeding them and doing, helping them with their homework. And he's Mr. Mom. And there's another guy who's in there, man. He pretty much, man, just going to get his paper, man. He in there, and the woman's still coming to the crib, man, cooking dinner for him every day. But he's still in a beta situation, and I'll tell you why. The bottom line is if you don't have power in a situation, you're not alpha in that situation. Bottom line. It doesn't matter how people feel about it. It doesn't matter what people say about it. If you're in a situation and you don't have the power in that situation, you're in a beta male situation. You're in a powerless situation. So you got to think about it. To change his whole trajectory, all that had to happen was that woman to say, okay, you got to get out. When someone has that type of power over you, that's, you know, you're a powerless situation. You know what I'm saying? The alpha represents power. Akil Brown, what's up, fam? Appreciate the $10 super chat. Bro said, yes, sir, Alpha Sphere brethren. Remain the same, don't change. Bless up, King. Salute to you, bro. Way to put it, bro. Way to put it. Mo Hall said, what is she breaking bread? It don't matter, bro. See, this is what we're talking about. We can't make excuses to justify situations. The point is, if she's breaking bread today, you could be out tomorrow. We have to look at situations and think about power. Basically, if she's breaking bread, then you're selling your power for whatever money she giving you. Because the bottom line is, if she breaking bread, I guarantee you on your best behavior. If you're living with a woman in her spot, bro, you cannot run that crib the same way you can run your crib as an alpha male. Is let's say you got a crib and a woman come live with you. The rules are different. Any man who says it's not is lying. The rules are different if you live with her versus her living with you. Her living with you, you're the rule maker, the rule breaker. You all that right there. She got to fall in line, man, to be 100% submissive. When you live with her, she ain't got to do that. She may do it to cater to you, especially in the beginning, because everything is raw and new, and she don't mind doing it. But let me tell you something that happens. A woman can never respect you when you're living in her crib the way she can respect you when you're living in your crib. There's no way. It's virtually impossible. Because let me tell you what the reminders are. If your name ain't on nothing, when the bills come, she see her name on it. You know what I'm saying? Unless you're in that situation and you're paying all the bills, but I say to you, why in the hell would you be paying all the bills in her crib when you just get your own spot? By the time you're situated to pay all the bills in her crib, you should have your own spot. You should be in your own crib. So the thing is, no matter what we say about it, is, you know, is just a bad situation to be in. Just a bad situation to be in. Because it's not about the paper, it's about the power. It's about the power. Boogie, we up in here, man. Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, bro. Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Right now, our time is 10:15, man. It's probably gonna stick there, man. You know what I'm saying? I was planning to come on a little early today, man. Had a little trouble with the app, but we'll see. Right now, man, 10:15, man. If time changed, man, I make a big announcement. Appreciate the super chat, bro. So, what you got to understand is this, man. When you're living with a woman, it really doesn't matter what she does. She still has the power. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't matter what she gives you. She still has the power. The power is in the name on the dotted line. You know how I always say if it ain't on paper, it didn't happen and it won't happen? That's what's going on here. So that's the first thing that every man must. If you're in that situation, I'm not telling you your life is over, but what I'm telling you, that's your first priority. Man, if you live with a woman in her career, bro, you shouldn't buy no clothes. You shouldn't buy nothing. You shouldn't be drinking. You shouldn't be partying. You shouldn't be hanging out. You should be eating on a budget. Man, you should be dieting. You should be drinking water, man. You should be doing everything you can to cut costs, man, so you can get your paper up. This is what happens with men in this situation. They end up being comfortable in the situation because in the beginning, especially, you know, the woman treats him like, hey, this your crib too. Man, let me tell you something. If a woman got to tell you this your crib too, I want you to think about how that sounds. If a woman tell you, now you can do what you want to do. This your house too. When have you ever been in your own crib and somebody had to tell you this your house too? If a woman live with you in your own spot, she got to come tell you, nah, baby, this your crib too. Nah. She trying to sell you a dream, bruh. And the problem is, dudes be buying that dream. Dudes be buying that dream, man. This your house too. What my name at? If this your house too, if you the man of the house, then everything you say should go. If you the man of her house, it should run just like you run. You the man of your house. It don't run the same. It don't run the same, bro. And let me tell you something else. When she's ready for you to go, you gone. Now, let's say you live somewhere and you about to make a move. Let's say you got a crib, you sell it, you about to move. You got time to move, make a move, pack up, do all that. Man, you in a woman crib, man, in her crib, bro. When she ready for you to go, nigga, you got minutes to get out, not days. You got minutes to get out. Maybe a couple of hours if you lucky, but you ain't got days. Damn sure ain't got a month. And let me tell y'all something right here. All you men who live with the woman, I don't know. I know men that my guy, most of my guys don't, if any. But all you men who gonna listen to this on playback, man, let me tell y'all something. And I want y'all to remember this. There are telltale signs that you should be looking for. If you're not paying at least half of the bills, the woman is looking at you like a weakling. If you look up and it's been months and that woman ain't even tried to get sex from you, she don't want you there anymore. These are the type of things you have to understand. If that woman just started letting herself go, it's just like you're not even there. If she makes major decisions without consulting you, it's like you're not even there. Not in a man capacity. You may be there in a boy capacity, but not in a man capacity. So if you're in that situation, man, you better be in Operation Stackola. That better be the only reason you're in that situation, because you're in Operation Stackola. You're trying to get it. And the one thing you got to remember, you can never convince yourself to stay in that scenario, because you'll forever wear the mark of the beta male beast, where you're living in a woman crib and any day could be your last day. You just can't do it, man. Boogie Talks, appreciate the $5 super chat. Boogie say facts happens even when you just spend the night at her place. She feels herself because you're in her kingdom. I always bust her up and leave. Yeah, man, that's real. That's real. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it takes a, if you're gonna be with a chick in that way, man, when you fall through a crib and you that man, she treats you like a king, man. You kick your feet up, man. It's gonna have to be a chick that you really click with. That don't happen with all chicks. It's gonna have to be a chick you really click with. Otherwise, man, you go through, man, drop off the lumber and dip. And that's real, man. So the next thing, man, that we got to do, man. Next thing is living check to check. See, a lot of times men live check to check, and that's what puts them in a situation where they're living with a woman in her crib. Man, let me tell you something, bro. When you live with a woman in her crib, that shit like moving back home with your moms, dog. It's like moving back home with your moms, man. Only thing, man, is you got in-house sex, but no, you ain't got in-house sex, dog. She got in-house sex because it's her house. You can't have in-house sex in somebody else's house, nigga. You're visiting. You don't have in-house sex. She does. And then you got men, man, they won't move back home with their mama, man, but they'll move in with a chick. You just move back in with a woman who ain't your mama, but you're treating her like your mama. It's crazy out here, man. So the next thing, man, is living check to check, man. Bro, let me tell you something. If you live in check to check, man, you got to make more money and cut expenses. Let me tell you something, bro. And this is the saddest case, man. Have you ever known a man who worked for 5 years, man? And after that 5 years, after that 60 months, he was still living check to check, man. Didn't have no money put up. Can't go on vacation. Can't really take no time off. Vacation days rolling over because he can't take no time off. He don't want to take no time off. He got to save those vacation days so when he gets sick, he can have those still get paid while he's sick. Have you ever seen a scenario like that, man? I want y'all to tell me, man, how terrible is that to be living that life? Living check to check, man, that is pretty much being broke. It's pretty much being broke. Somebody who live in the project, man, with $12 rent is better than a man that live in a nicer spot, but they live in check to check. Working 40 hours a week, man, ain't got no money left. When it's time for him to get his next check, he need it, man, because he barely got gas in his car. That's no life to live, bro. That's not an alpha existence. You got to do everything in your power, man, to build yourself away from that existence. You don't love that. You don't want that for yourself. You're not enjoying your life living that way, bro. You know you're not. You can barely take care of yourself. You can't enjoy life. Can't even eat good food, bro. You're living check to check. Which means you're not doing the thing that you were put here to do. Let me tell you something. Any man that's living check to check perennially, now you may struggle in the beginning when you're trying to jump your thing off, that thing you was put here to do, that thing you got a passion for. But 5 years down the line, man, if you haven't improved yourself, man, improve your life, bro, you're not doing the thing you were put here to do, or you're not grinding hard enough at it. Get a swig of this Osaka here, man. You got to keep in mind, man, because this is the thing I want to tell you, man, more than anything else. When you're in a situation long term, you accept it as part of your normalcy. And once you accept something as part of your normalcy, man, it's hard as hell to change something once you accept it as normal. We only change things that are abnormal. We only change things that we recognize as ways we don't want to be. Once you accept the poor quality of life as your normal, you're not going to change it. You're going to accept it. And you're still going to figure out a way to go out and party on weekend. Let me tell you something, man. All these people that's in these clubs every weekend, man, people who got paper don't club every weekend. People who got paper don't club every weekend, man. I'm talking about real paper. You can look at any level, even D-boys, man. You know what I'm saying? Once you become the plug, man, you don't party every weekend. Because when you got paper, you go somewhere. You don't pull up in no club in your city. You go somewhere. People who party every weekend, man, they need it because their life is so drab, man. They got to go do something exciting on the weekend. The most exciting thing they can do for cheap is go to a club. Cheapest thing you can do is go to a club. Cheapest thing. You got guys out here, man, who are willing to pay women anything, man, for a little bit of time, man, because their life is so bad that they'll pay what they got to pay just to feel like they're somebody. They'll pay for the girlfriend experience just to feel like they're somebody for a brief period of time because their life doesn't do that for them. You have to build a life that does that for you. You have to build a life that makes you feel like you're the man. You have to build a life that makes you feel successful. You have to build a life that makes you feel accomplished. You have to build a healthy existence. You have to build these things in your life so you don't have to rely on people to get them, because if you need these things from people, it's going to cost you. It's going to cost you to get these things from people. Nobody in the world is giving out free validation anymore. Men and women, nobody's giving out free validation anymore. Nobody's going to consistently and constantly make you feel good about yourself for free. It's very expensive, man, to have other people make you feel like you somebody. It's very, listen, man, let me tell you something. If you're going to trick off and you're going to pay to play, you got to come up off some real cheddar, man, to get the baddest bras, to get the ones that make you feel like something. You got to break bread. And if you in that frame of mind, Brody, you ain't got that kind of bread to break. If that's your frame of mind, bro, you ain't got that kind of paper. But you'll come up with it. You'll trick off, you know what I'm saying? And with me, I feel like if you're gonna trick off, man, you deserve to get what you're gonna get. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna talk to y'all tomorrow, man, about my outlook on the whole OnlyFans thing, man. Everybody else talking about it, man. And I say, man, I'm gonna throw my head in the ring on that, man. But my ankle gonna be totally different on it. Totally different. You know, my angle is gonna be totally different on it. So, you know, I say this, man. If you're living check to check, bro, it's probably because you're tricking off somewhere, or you frivolously spending money on things you don't need, you know, to look like you're not struggling, to look, you know how dumb it is, man, to try to spend money you ain't got to look like you ain't living check to check to other people, when every day in your life, in your house, you know you living check to check. You ain't got no food in the pantry, bro. As men, we can't afford to worry about what people on the outside think. That's not how we function. We can't be worrying about what those people think, man. Man, you'll drive yourself ragged worrying about what those people think. Put yourself in the early grade, man. Put yourself in the poorhouse. So if you live in check to check, man, you got to pull some things together. You got to look at your expenses. You got to cut everything you can cut. Everything you can cut it. If you live within walking distance of your job, you still driving there, man, park your car and walk. Don't tell you should drive when the weather's bad. That's real. I say, man, if you live within a mile of your job, bro, if y'all can't walk a mile to get to work, bro, or ride a bike or something, if you live within a mile to your job, bro, you should not be driving your car there every day. Your car should be sitting down somewhere. Really. Man, I had a partner, man, that boy brought his first crib, man. He bought a $250,000 crib, man. You know, $250,000 get you a lot in the South. About a $250,000 crib, man. That boy didn't even have no car, man. The bus stopped right in front of his house. You know what I'm saying? That boy was a killer manager at the Humane Society, man. That boy, the bus stopped right in front of the house, man. That boy took the bus and rode to work every day. And came back to a fly crib every day. You know what I'm saying? I always had a bad chick coming through, cooking for him, cleaning up, man, doing his laundry, man, doing all type of things, man. You know what I'm saying? Shit, Lee had a chick, man, fronting some bread, man, to get some work. And I ain't talking about, I ain't talking about the little bit, man. I'm talking about some, you know what I'm saying, some real work. He was working. So I say, man, you know, none of these things matter. You got to get out of your headspace of worrying about what people think and worry about what's popular in society. Because there are some places, there are some cities you live in, man, where public transportation is the best way to go. You live in New York, man, public transportation is the best way to go. Even in ATL, for real, man. If you can use public transportation in ATL, man, you should. Traffic is hectic on 285, man. Morning, rush hour in the morning, rush hour in the evening, man. Traffic is heavy on 285. It's hectic. LA, man, if there's public transportation you can use in LA, man, use it, man. Certain times of the day, man, traffic is hectic out there. Chicago, you know what I'm saying? There are places around where you live in these big cities and public transportation is just okay. You get to these smaller cities, man, people look at you crazy and you let people make you not do things that are efficient for your life. If public transportation is more efficient than you driving your car every day, man, you're crazy not to do it. You're crazy not to do it, man. And that's real talk, man. Boogie Talks, man. Appreciate the $5 super chat, bro. Say I'm working hard to stop that check to check BS. Purpose. 2022 should find me in a way better spot. Now I'm gonna tell you something fly that Boogie said right there. He got a plan. It's just 2020 right now. But he got a plan that might take him 2 years to pull off. That's focus. That's determination. Already set a goal, knowing how far off it is, and pursuing it anyway. That's what a man does. A man sets goals and he puts plans in action, man, to get to those goals. And if it takes him 2 years, 3 years, 5 years, hell, 10 years, however long it takes to work that plan effectively, that man is in it for the long haul. That's how we all should think. He didn't say, man, a couple of months I should be all right, because he knows in reality, it takes longer than a couple of months to change your life. It takes at least a couple of years. And you know, my round number is 3. So another thing, man, you can't be a SpongeBob, man. You can't be a SpongeBob. A lot of men are in financial duress right now, or financial stress, or in a financial bind, or in financial dire straits, because they're sponges. What do sponges do? Soak up things. If somebody can call you out of the blue, man, and say, hey, man, I need to borrow $100, you be like, okay. If somebody can call you out of the blue and say, hey, bro, I need to borrow, man, $500, okay. You ain't even asking no questions. Why? Man, let me tell you something. My son knew if he called me, man, and asked for some money, man, he already need to tell me why. I don't have to ask why. He'd be like, Dad, can I get such and such so I can do such and such because it costs such and such, and I already got such and such. You know, my mama gave me such and such. Can you give me such and such? He already know. Nobody can just hit me up and say, hey man, can you give me $500? Man, you got to give me a rundown on what you about to do with my money, bro. You know, they say when you get, now if I see a bum on the street, man, homeless person, I give them some money, man, I don't care. They got to do what they got to do with it. But if you come to me and ask me for some bread, bro, I need to know what you're coming for. You know what I'm saying? I need to know what you're coming for. Charlie Pinello, man, appreciate the $5 super chat, bro. Yeah, and now that whole transportation thing, man, let me go back to that. That don't work if you live in a rural area. But if you live in a city, man, that offers public transportation, man, see if you can use it. It's a whole lot cheaper, man. A whole lot cheaper. Being a SpongeBob, man, it takes your time, it takes your resources, it takes your effort, it takes your energy, it takes your alpha energy, man. Let me tell you something. Now, you know, and I use this example all the time because for me, this is the greatest example, and this is an example that I know men go for all the time. This happens to men all the time. A woman is out somewhere, man, she call you at 2 o'clock in the morning, man, because she's stuck or she too drunk to drive. She wants you to come pick her up. You get out your bed and go pick her up. Before you know it, that turns into she out somewhere and, you know, the babysitter got to leave, and now she leaves somebody at her crib with her baby till she get there. Now she got you over there doing that. Man, let me tell you something, brothers, and this is real talk. If any woman can call you to go be anywhere with a baby that's not yours, you're not just a beta male sim mangina. You're a sucker. That's real talk. You're a sucker. If a woman can call you and you leave your crib to go anywhere to be with some kid she got that ain't yours, man, you're a real live sucker, bro. A real live sucker. And you know, man, cats do it all the time. Man, let me tell you something. And this ain't no lie. There are many men out here who pride themselves in being that type of man. A lot of these brothers want to be called reliable by women. A lot of these brothers want to be called reliable by women. They want women to call them a good man. They want women to brag to their friends about them, but not because he broke her back. That's the only thing a woman should brag to her friends about you on, man. You breaking her back. But a woman bragging about how you so nice and how you treat her child like your own, and how she can rely on you to be there, and you let her child call you daddy and all that, man. Come on, bro. Come on, man. That's being too much of a sponge. That's how men get caught up in the whole stepdad thing, man, being a sponge. Feeling like, well, it's my job to step in. You know what I'm saying? The boy dad ain't here. It's my job to step in. Hey, man, listen, bro. You got to understand this. You are not a savior. So even though you can be a SpongeBob, you're still not a savior. You still can't come through and save somebody. You still can't come through and really change the outlook of somebody's life, the outcome of somebody's life, man. Not for real. Because it all going to come down to decisions that people make. As children, your decisions don't matter as much. But as you mature, eventually every child becomes an adult who has to make decisions. And let me tell you something, more than your teachings, what's going to affect a child's decision more than that is what that child inherited spiritually, mentally, emotionally from his father. You can teach a child everything, man. Let me tell you something. The son of a cold-hearted killer gonna turn out to be a killer. The son of a real live criminal gonna turn out to be a criminal. That's just how it is. That's the way of the world. That's just the way of the world. Now, there are some kids that are gonna turn out as criminals who father wasn't a criminal. But if it's in your blood, man, if your dad was a stone cold killer, man, it's in your blood. It's in your DNA to be a killer. It's in your DNA to have a short fuse. It's in your DNA, man, to not have a problem with taking people out. That's just the way it is. See, we as men have to understand genetics. Somebody just put it in the chat. You are. We just have to understand. We have to understand, man, that a lot of us have a genetic predisposition, rather, to do certain things. All right, one of my lights just dropped out, man. I guess the battery died on it. Yeah. Didn't do too much damage, though. We're still looking straight. But so I say this to you, man. You have to understand that as a man, it's your job to understand who you are and understand these things about the nuances of genetics. See what I'm saying? You got to understand these things. The same way you got to understand the energy connection from a man and from a woman and a man she has a child with. You got to understand the energy connection. When I tell man, you should never be a stepdad, I tell me you shouldn't be a stepdad, not because I don't like children. I don't think children need guidance. It's because, man, that woman has a soul bond with another man. Why would you even be with the woman? It's not about being a stepdad. It's about being with that woman. In order to be a stepdad, you got to be with that woman who already has a soul tied to another man. Makes no sense. Makes no sense to me, man. But that's all about being a sponge. Oh, man, she needs to be, she needs somebody to take care of all she ever had is bad men. And so you're going to come be Captain Saver, right? You're going to be the one. You're going to be the superhero. You know what I'm saying? It's big S on your chest, but the L on your back. Super lame. And that's a great segue, man, into this stepdad thing, man. Now, I'm going to be honest with you, man. I'm not going to sit and tell you, man, that there's not a place in a child's life for a stepdad. I'm not going to tell you that. You and I both know different. Some of you men in here, man, probably had a stepdad, man, that you think was a positive influence on your life. So I'm not saying that a child doesn't benefit from a stepdad. I'm telling you that a man doesn't benefit from a stepchild. That's my point. Yes, the child benefits tremendously. Many children benefit from having a stepdad. But you as a man can't let that be your motivation. Your motivation has to be, how do I benefit from being a stepdad? How does this benefit me? First and foremost. That's the difference between the alpha male thought process and everyone else's. Yeah, there are some things that'll help the world. There's some things that'll make the world a better place, bro. I'm telling you, there are some things that'll make the world a better place. But how are they going to affect your life? That's all I want to know. How are they going to affect your life? And if you can't say they're going to affect your life in a positive manner, for sure, I'm not talking about a wild guess. I'm talking about making something up like women do. I'm talking about if you're not sure it's going to affect your life in a positive manner, for sure, why don't you just avoid it? Why don't you just avoid it? Another thing we have to avoid, man, is this goal, this race to be the winner of the dating game sweepstakes. this goal to be the one that the woman chooses out of all of her many suitors. All of us are chasing her like she's the prize, and I'm the one she chose. Man, that's beta. Think about that. Think about the mindset of a man who gains validation from that. Think about the mindset of a man who gains validation from a woman who's living the life of a thought, dealing with multiple men, and God knows what kind of way she's dealing with them, what all goes down. And here you are, a man who is happy that she didn't stop dealing with those guys, but she made you her first choice. You won. You won the battle of being the first one that the thought calls. I want y'all to understand that, man. You could never be in a situation where you're comfortable treating a woman like the prize. That's not alpha. Alphas don't do that. We don't treat women like they're the prize. You know why? Because we can't. We can't. And then with all the things we're seeing, man, with all these things online, man, you know, and this is the crazy thing, man. OnlyFans has been around. OnlyFans has been around, man. It didn't just start just these past few months. People have been talking about it. OnlyFans was around before the pandemic. It's been around. You know what I'm saying? I knew a couple chicks that had OnlyFans accounts, man. And listen, bro, man, they literally were having no contact at all with dudes, man. And they were sustaining a pretty nice lifestyle, man, from just that income. From just that income. Now, one of them was selling pics of her feet to guys. You know, sending guys physical pictures of her feet. But, like files, sending them attachments, email attachments or whatever, man, sending pictures of her feet. But they both had those OnlyFans account, man. That's been popping for a minute. It's just the fact now, man, like what's happening, it's not getting popular with us, it's getting popular with women. Women are starting to see that, hey, man, I'm at the crib all day anyway. I might as well, all they do is sit around and primp and look fly anyway, man. So she say, man, rather than do a damn makeup tutorial on YouTube for my 300 subscribers, well, only 30 of them going to watch it, I might as well go ahead and make me an OnlyFans account so I can really get it popping. And that's all they do, man. Silos, appreciate the $10 super chat, bro. Appreciate the game. Appreciate the support, bro. So the winner of the dating game sweepstakes, man, really don't win nothing. They really don't win nothing. Because, she's just nothing to win. She's no prize. You can only win a prize. Win a reward. She's neither. Unless nobody's ever touched her. You know what I'm saying? The only sex that's prize is sex that ain't been given to nobody else. If you get it first, yeah, man, that's a prize. I'll be the first to admit that's a prize. You have just gotten a gift. That is a reward from the Most High, man, for you to be the first one to hit, man. That's a reward from the Most High. You know how hard it is to get that in this day and age, bro? Damn near impossible. I'm talking about damn near impossible. Damn near all the way impossible. Now, let me tell y'all something else, man. As a man, you cannot deal with a man who is the mouth of the South. A man who knows everything about everybody and always got something to tell you about somebody. That's feminine energy. Men don't make a habit of just talking about other people all the time. Or even worse, spreading word about something someone else told you. You know what I'm saying? See, this is the thing you have to understand, man. I'm not just making this stuff up. These are things that I've never done. The alpha in me won't let me tell somebody else what you told me. If SJ3 tells me something, the alpha in me won't let me tell D. Flemings that thing. You understand? And even if D. Flemings brings it up, we're not going to discuss it without SJ being around. Now, I'm not saying Flem will bring it up, but I'm giving you an example of how the alpha energy works. I'm not going to ever tell nobody something that an individual will discuss. Well, a man discusses with me. I'm not going to tell anybody. Yeah, I got another topic, man. Great topic out there. I just came up with. I just got a new topic, man, to hit y'all with tomorrow, man. It's gonna be killer. Well, the next day. So that's a man you have to avoid, man, because he can't hold water. See, a man who first of all, let me break something down, y'all. There's delusion and there's confusion. There's a difference between the two. Delusional people have delusions of grandeur. They think life is what it's not. They think a situation is what it's not. They create this scenario in their mind that governs their outlook on a situation, whether it be true or authentic or not. Then there are confused people. Confused people just don't know no better. They believe the opposite of what's real. They don't create anything. They see the facts right in front of them and they just process them differently. You know what I'm saying? They just process them differently. But you have to avoid both of those. The delusional woman and the confusional guy. You have to avoid these confusional men. Confusional is a term that I've coined, confusional. If someone who lives in delusion is delusional, someone who lives with confusion is confusional. You have to avoid confusional men. Because let me tell you something what happened with a confusional man. Some dirt will go down and he'll be sitting with the people and he'll be talking to them. But he'll justify in his mind that I just won't tell him he did it. So you'll do something and he'll just say, well, you know, I told him you were there and I told him that you and the dude got into it. And I told him that you left, but then I told him that you ain't, I told him that, you know, you said you're going to leave and get your gun. But then, you know, when you came back, you just dapped it up with the dude because y'all was just cool. You ain't shoot him. Man, he didn't told him everything but that. But in his mind, he ain't told him nothing. In his mind, he ain't told him nothing. All right, Iceberg. Lennon Anderson, what's good, Shot? Good to see you in here. I'm telling you, man, these cats will tell. Man, listen, bro. I do not discuss my business with anyone. I have to have a serious personal relationship with you, man, to discuss my business. You understand? So that's why I was kicking myself in the butt, man, for even responding to anything that someone said about me, because I've never discussed anything about me with anybody that I've ever met on this platform. So no one knows anything about me. It just don't. I mean, you could dig up some, but I mean, what's the chances of that being authentic? You know what I'm saying? Like, you can make up some, but I mean, bro, I don't discuss what I got going on with dudes because dudes just run their mouths too much. You know what I'm saying? It's a bunch of that. I've seen it throughout my life, man. Listen, bro, I came up with a cat, man. We end up calling the mouth of the South. Because let me tell you something about dudes who talk too much. They also lie a lot. Because this is a nugget. This is a golden nugget right here I'm going to give y'all, man. This is so game feel right here, man. And you ain't never heard this. A dude who talks too much also lies because there ain't that much truth to talk about. I say again, the reason the dude who talks so much tells so many lies because there ain't that much truth to talk about. There just ain't that much truth to talk about. After a good conversation, after a good, you know what I'm saying, truthful conversation, there ain't nothing else to talk about for a while. So the guy to keep right on yapping, he's starting to tell lies because the truth has already been spoken. And that's just the truth of the matter, man. You know what I'm saying? That's it, bro. Everything that I share right here. You know what I'm saying? Everything that I want, everything that I share right here. Like the homie Adam just said. You got to keep in mind, man, that when you see someone, man, that yap all the time, man, first of all, it's feminine energy because women can yap. The term gossip, all women, they made it up. But let me tell you something. Gossiping women is perfectly okay. That's what they do. Gossiping for women is like having a cycle. It's the same thing. They just do it. It comes in the box. You know what I'm saying? When you order a packet, when you order a woman, when the package comes, it comes with menstrual pads, and it comes with, a heavy dose of gossip. That's just what they do. But a man who does that is a man you must avoid. That man can never bring any positive energy to your life. He can never add any benefit to anything that you're doing. He's what I like to call a loudmouth snook. He just runs his mouth, never shuts up, doesn't know how to shut up, doesn't want to shut up. And that's the reality of it, man. And another thing, man, let's get into this. Never be a woman's knight in shining armor. Because women live in a fantasy world and they don't want the fantasy to end. So once you become the knight in shining armor, that fantasy is over. She wants to go kiss another frog and turn him into a prince. They spend their lives kissing frogs, turning those frogs into a prince, turning those frogs into princes, and then they want to go kiss another frog. Being in and out of relationships is just what women do. They see you, they meet you, y'all have a whirlwind love affair. You know what I'm saying? Now you're in a relationship. She sees it in her, and then suddenly she wakes up and realizes that, this isn't fun anymore. I want to get back to the exciting part. That's why she got you going to marriage counseling. And that's why she got you going to that's another topic, man. That's why she got you going to marriage counseling, trying to get you to spice up the sex life and all that. You know why? Because she wanted to go back to what those cats is, man? H-Town. Now she want that old thing back to make these moments once again comfort. That's what she want, man. She want that old thing back. But that old thing don't come back. She got to start over. And women have figured that out within the past 20 to 30 years. That's why they're in and out of relationships, because they know to get that fantasy, to get that old thing back, they got to start over with somebody else. Once the thrill is gone, it's over, man. Thrill is gone. Thrill is gone away from here, man. It's over. And you just got to keep that in mind. See, as men, this is the problem. This is what happens with men. A man will stay around and wait for the woman to turn. He'll stay and wait for the woman to get it together. He'll stay and wait for the woman to get back to where she was. But he doesn't understand the woman never gets back there. She never gets back to where she was. Because she was there because it was new and fresh and exciting. Cool in the game. She's fresh, exciting. She's so exciting to me. That's the same thing with a woman. You're fresh, inviting, so inviting to her. When you're fresh and exciting, she's all in. When the novelty wears off, she don't want no more parts of it, bro. And that's when relationships start to go down the tube. You know how many married men, man, let me be honest with y'all, man. I don't know what nobody else does, man, but I'm going to tell y'all this. On average, I do 20 consultations a week, man. On average, I do 20 consultations a week. You know what I'm saying? You talk about changing lives. Hey, bro, I'm actively out here, man, giving what God gave me to these brothers. And let me tell you the one complaint I hear the most. We don't have sex no more. What can I do? When I try to have sex with her, she don't want to have it, and she don't never initiate it anymore. Okay, what did she ever initiate it? He said, yeah, man, she was about it for a minute. But what can I do to get it back like that? And I just keep it a buck. Leave her, find another woman. Leave her, find another woman. You simply can't do it. You got to leave her and find another woman. You can't get it back to what it was. It's like buying a brand new car and saying, hey, bro, man, my car got 50,000 miles on it. You know, how can I get it back to brand new? Trade it in, get a new car. That one you drive right there never be new again. You can put a new motor in it, put a new transmission in, do the guts. You can do a frame out restoration. You know what it's going to be? It's going to be a restored vehicle. Still not going to be brand new. Still not going to be brand new. And that's how it is in a relationship. Once the novelty wears off, it's over. Men stay around. Men stay around. Because they don't understand that the woman isn't staying around because she wants to be there. The woman is staying around because she hasn't built up the intestinal fortitude, built up the mental capacity that she needs to leave. That's why women just leave when they leave. When a woman leaves, she's gone. Because she's already built up everything she needs to be over the situation before she leaves. Men stick around, man, still have the emotional ties, man, still be hoping for the best and still be, just hoping things will change, man, and hoping that they'll get that thing back, man. All the while, the woman is cutting ties. He's trying to figure out how to make things better, and she's trying to figure out how to cut her ties. So by the time she leaves, it ain't no getting her back. Ain't no coming back. So when guys be talking about, man, how can I get my ex back? Fool, how you gonna want a woman back that don't want you? If she your ex, she don't want you back. It's rare that a woman leaves you and wants you back. It's rare. She has to go through some things. She has to go out there and wiggle herself a little bit, man, and work herself on the carousel a little bit before she realizes, well, I should just go back. That's the best thing I had. She may come back after that. But once a woman makes up in her mind that she gone, bro, she gone. She ain't coming back. It's over. Wrap your mind around that concept, bro. And begging a woman to take you back, it's the absolute most beta thing. And there's nothing more beta in the world you can do. There is absolutely nothing more beta in the world you can do than beg a woman to take you back. Tell me you sorry and all that. You promise you ain't gonna do it no more. You like that dude I showed you that video, man. That dude living with that chicken, she was putting him out, man. He was telling my man he was gonna change, he was gonna do better and all that. Here you are, you don't even live with a woman. Hell, she live with you and you begging her to stay. You're gonna change. You're gonna do better. Your ass pay all the bills and she ain't never got to pay nothing. What you need to do better for? What kind of fool are you? You gonna do better than providing that lifestyle for her, fool? Come on, man. Come on, man. You like Keith Sweat. Once the rain starts falling upon my face. Come on, man. I don't want to see that, man. Come on, man. I want to go outside in the rain. It does sound crazy. You said it may sound crazy? Hell yeah, it sound crazy. Nigga, you want to go outside in the rain for what? So we can't see your tears? The rain can mix with them and wash them away? Come on, man. You shouldn't want a woman that want to leave you. You shouldn't want a woman that don't want to be with you. That's crazy, man. Man, that damn dashiki itching the shit out the back of my neck, man. I don't know what's on it. Links, appreciate the sticker, bro. Another thing, man, is and you know, man, and let me tell you something about begging a woman back. You ain't just got to go say, oh, please, please, baby, baby. You ain't got to go do all that. You ain't got to go do all that. You can do it, try to do it in the flyway. Sending flowers to a job or doing little slick things like that, man, trying to wine and dine her and all that, man. And let me tell you the worst case. The worst case scenario is when you're in a situation with a woman and she's leaving you while y'all still together, and she's telling you she's leaving you, and you still trying to keep her. This is the look you get for that. She's telling you she's leaving you, and you're still trying to keep her. Like, who does that, bro? Who does that? Makes no sense, man. See, you can't stay with a messed up woman until she get right. Because a messed up woman don't never get right. Not with the man she messed up with. She might get right with the next man. But if she a messed up woman, she messed up in the head, she messed up in the heart, man, she ain't gonna get right with you. Women don't get right after a relationship. They start a relationship right, bruh. If she ain't right, you got to leave her. I ain't never seen nothing like this, man. You think one day she gonna wake up and say, ooh, you know what? I think I got it. Don't make no sense, man. And and for me, man, it pains me to see brothers going through this, man. Because I know how it's gonna end. They don't know how it's gonna end. They're hoping for the best instead of preparing for the worst. And I don't understand that, man. You're preparing for the best when you're facing the worst. Men are too hopeful for women to be good. Way too hopeful. The one drop from my miss, y'all, man. Appreciate the $5 super chat, bro. Said women are not lovable, they're leavable. That's it, bro. I couldn't have said it better myself. Please, let me tell you something else, man. You gotta not congregate with men who are not realists. You can't congregate with men who are not realists, because a realist will tell you that situation is over, bro. That dude right there don't mean you no good, bro. Hey, that dude a sucker, man. He got bad female energy. Hey, that chick right there, man, I just saw her coming out the crib with my partner. A realist is going to tell you that because he's going to keep it real with you. When you got cats around you who are not realists, those are the guys who tell you, man, well, you just got to make it work out, bro. She going to come around, man. Everything going to be all right. Come on, man. Come on. How everything going to be all right? Everything can never be all right when a woman doesn't respect you, bro. If you're in a situation with a woman who disrespects you, when the hell you think she's going to start respecting you one day? The moment you let her disrespect you, the chances of her respecting you are over. I told you, if you give a woman an inch, she's going to take a mile before you even know she got the second inch. And so if that woman sees you allow her to disrespect you, it's over, bro. That's me too, bro. Man, let me tell you something, bro. And it's real talk, man. That's why I tell you guys all the time, man. Listen, bro, the content creator I listen to the most is Dr. BOA, man. Damn, boy, I just got another content out there. That's gonna be cold. See, the bottom line is this, man. The dynamic of the modern relationship is built for women to succeed and men to fail. So no matter how great you think your relationship is, man, if you're in a monogamous relationship, you're not winning. You're losing. You absolutely lose. The only way you're winning is if you all caught up in your emotions. If you're all in love, then you're winning. That's the only way you can really truly believe you're winning. You got to be all in love. Because when you look at what relationships are made of today, you simply can't win in those things as a man. You can't win. Let me see, Infamous. Infamous, appreciate the $5 super chat, bro. Say thank you for helping change my life and be the most alpha version of myself. All praise to the Most High. No doubt, bro. I appreciate the super chat, man. All praises do the job. Real talk. See, let me tell y'all something, man. I was counseling a guy, man, and his situation was terrible, man. The guy was paid. He was super paid. I'm talking about super paid. Several different businesses. I'm talking about getting that kind of money, loan money. You know, playing golf with the governor of the state, that kind of money. And he had a woman, man, who treated him like a total lame. She treated him like a man, bro. She treated him like a broad. She treated him like a little female. And you look at him, man. This dude's stature, man. He had the stature of he was a big man. But you could tell that she had changed, made him change his voice and everything. Because the more we talked, the lower his voice started getting. You know, the first thing I told him to do, man, was get rid of the broad. Hey, man, I don't want to make a lead, man. I want to make a lead the house, man. You know, I started to make her go to the condo I got, man, but I don't want to make her lead the house, man. You know, she got kids, man. Not his kids, but kids. I said, man, you mean tell me, man, you worrying about her and somebody else's kid? Well, yeah, man, you know, blah, blah, blah. I like, well, you go to the condo then. I said, man, go to the condo. Don't call me until you've been at the condo for 5 days without going back home. He called me, man, said, man, I've been gone 5 days. Man, that boy voice was totally different. I said, man, don't even talk to her for 5 days, man. If you want to talk to her boys, talk to him. But don't talk to her for 5 days. She get on the phone, hang up. And man, that boy voice, when he called me, man, I was like, man, who it is? I saw his number. I was like, hey, who it is, man? I mean, it's me, bro. I said, now I'm supposed to have a session with such and such. Man, voice was totally changed. You know what? Because he got from around that feminine energy that would dominate his masculinity. He put himself. See, let me tell you something. A woman can only dominate your masculinity if you submit your masculinity. Femininity can never dominate masculinity. You have to willingly submit your masculinity to that woman's rule. That's why I made the joint today, man. Don't bow down to a woman. Don't ever let a woman run you. Don't let a woman control you. Don't let a woman do none of that, man. You have to understand that the only way a woman can run you is if you submit. You have to give her the keys to your masculinity. That's why when these dudes be crying about what women did to a man, a woman ain't did nothing to you, but took advantage of what you gave her. Women ain't that powerful, man, just come and take over a masculine man. No, you tone down your masculinity. You say, well, okay, I guess I can be less masculine with her. Listen, how logical is this? She's the most feminine woman I've ever met. I guess I don't have to be so masculine with her. Masculine and masculinity and femininity attracts, bro. And that's what happens. These guys put themselves in situations, man. And then once you give a woman that type of power, she's never going to give it back. Once you let a woman dominate you, you got to drop her. You got to leave her. You can't fix that. She'll never view you as someone that she should bow down to because you bow down to her. She'll never view you as someone she should bow down to because she views you as someone she should dominate. Because you've allowed her to do that. And that's just the reality of the situation, brothers. Many men are in situations where they walk around on eggshells, tiptoeing around. Even worse, those men who are in situations like this brother was, where she has children that are either grown or almost grown, and they show him no respect. How are you going to be disrespected by another man's child, bro? Explain that to me. How are you going to be disrespected by another man's child? Y'all don't hear me, though. So I'm going to say it again. How are these dudes going to be disrespected by another man's child, man? It's crazy out here, man. It's crazy. So, and the bottom line is this, man. You got to keep in mind that this society wants you to deal with that. This society wants you to accept that role. They want you to be less masculine because they want a woman to be able to wild out around you. They want to, man, let me tell you something. I had a consultation with a cat, man. He met a chick online. Met her online, married the broad. Married her. I'm talking about the first time he met her, they were going to the courthouse. Married the broad. All the while, she got a dude that's in prison, right? Now this dude here, man, he was a super lame-o. You know what I'm saying? Fat boy, super lame-o. Not a fat cool nigga. He wasn't biggie. He was a fat nerdy cat. Like Keenan and Kel. He was just, a fat nerdy cat. But he wasn't famous. And he married a man, and man, listen, bro, tricked off on a hard, man. And man, dude came to the crib, man. She literally moved the dude into her mama house and just lived back and forth between the two houses. But of course, she spent more time with the dude she really wanted to be with at her mama house. And this dude was so lame, man. She would tell him, "Don't come to my mama house. He ain't gonna like that. He gonna be mad. You come to my mama house." And I was like, man, now I wouldn't have went over there just because I would have cut the broad loose. I'd have put everything she had out. You know what I'm saying? That what I would have did. And then I wouldn't even been mean about it, bro. I would took everything she had, man, loaded up, man, took it over there and dropped it in the front yard where she was at. Changed all the locks and everything, man. I would have went in her car and got my garage door open or whatever. If I needed to, I would have needed to. But man, I would have got everything, man, and I just would have left over there with the dude. But you got to keep in mind, man, it's a lot of men out here that's in those situations, man, where they're dealing with these women, man, that don't mean them no good, man. Don't want to, just taking advantage of them. Many men are taking advantage of them. So he ended up, man, finally leaving her, man. But the crazy thing is, man, I had to stop counseling that dude, man. Man, that dude literally stopped eating everything, man, because he left the woman. Well, she left him first, but he had to wrap his mind around it, man, to go ahead and finish it off for him, man. That dude couldn't eat, man. He couldn't do nothing, man. This dude lost a lot of weight, man. He couldn't eat, man. He couldn't do nothing, man. I referred him to a counselor, man. I said, bro, your problems go deeper than the scope of what I want to deal with, or even the scope of what I'm licensed to deal with. You know what I'm saying? I have a couple of licenses, man, but not that type of thing where I don't want to tackle that level of depression, man. I don't want to tackle that. That boy needs some he need to be medicated. So, I look at these things, man, and I say, man, as men, bro, we gotta keep in mind, man, that no matter what we say, no matter what we think, like we still got to be men. We got to be men, and we got to protect our masculinity. That's why I say this, man. There's a difference in the way that men and women should be treated by you. You understand? And I'm gonna talk about that tomorrow, man. Got a joint coming up tomorrow. I'm gonna talk about that exact thing. You got to understand that men and women should be treated differently by you. They should. Mike Harris, what up, man? Sarah Hernandez, how was good? Amiza keeping it real, man. Appreciate the $5 super chat, bro. So, a lot of times, man, we as men, man, we say these types of things, and we just really don't understand that protecting your alpha energy is the most amazing thing in the world. It's the most rewarding thing you could do. See, all of these things on this list, they may have some reward if you do them, but the reward is temporary. And then when you look at it, it's really not a reward. It's a pacification. Protecting your alpha energy, man, has the greatest reward, the greatest return on investment of anything you'll ever dedicate yourself to, man. That's the best thing, man, you can ever dedicate yourself to, brothers, and I wouldn't make that up to you. So, man, the Sony A6100 been holding up pretty well, man. I got this dummy battery for it, man, where it's plugged in, and it's like a fake battery, man. You put it in there, it just get, DC power, and you don't have to worry about it overheating, man. So we've been in here, man, streaming on this boy, man, for, an hour, 20 minutes now, man. No problems, no nothing, no hiccups, no nothing. So I ain't gonna lie, man. If it's gonna do it like this, man, I may go ahead and pick that subscription back to Streamlab back up too, man. To StreamYards, just to have it. But I'm gonna look into OBS, man, the main site, man, because Streamlabs, this is the second time Streamlabs has done this to me, man, within the past couple of months. Young Manhood Channel, YMC, my brother, repping the wrench gang in here, man. Appreciate $10 super chat. Bro, say, brother BOA, Alpha salute. Great stream. Been listening while handling some work. Salute, bro. Appreciate you being in the joint, man. Appreciate you tuning in as well. So, I say this to you, man. In the real world, man, the large scheme of things, man, all these guys that talk this relationship talk, it's cool for them if they're already in a relationship. But it's not cool to get into a relationship right now. Like, women are just too emotionally volatile. Their emotionality has a lot of volatility. You see what I'm saying? It's just not a space you want to be in with the woman, that emotional space. But she's relying on you for some emotional benefit, some emotional input, or to be some emotional rest haven. You cannot allow yourself to be that to a woman, man. It's not beneficial to you. It's actually counterproductive to you. It doesn't make sense to do it. So, man, let's go ahead and get ready to slide on out of here, man. It's been real in the field, man. I try to keep these things short, man. I may get back, man, to drop it some at least 2-hour ones, man. I think I'll make the Friday show longer. So the Friday show, we'll kick it on Friday, man, and we'll hang out a little while on Fridays, man. All hard, grit, and grind, man. Appreciate the $4 super chat. Bro, say flow on, black man. Appreciate you being in the joint, bro. So we'll do that, man. We'll go ahead and drop on Friday, man. We'll go ahead and hang out for a while on Friday, man, and do a good long show on Friday, man. But these, my Monday and Wednesday show, man, they're gonna be kind of short. I'm about to get back, man, to kicking off on the King Ray channel, man, with the morning motivation, man. I know y'all got into that, man. So y'all be looking for that, man. We're gonna kick that back off next week. Next week on Monday, we're gonna kick off the morning motivation on the King Ray channel again. So y'all be looking for that, man. In the meantime, man, I appreciate everybody coming through. Drip, what up? Appreciate everybody being in the joint, man. It's been real in the field, man. It's late as hell, man. And I just appreciate y'all being up with me like this, man. Many people could not have, 300-400 people in here with them every night like this, man. You know what I'm saying? So at this time of night, so I appreciate it, man. I thought about trying the earliest spot in the day, man, just to see if I can just see how close I can get some of these boy numbers, because some of these boys doing some real numbers out here, man, in the daytime. I think Dunham Sharp had either he had about either 2,000 or 2,700 over there, man, the other day. So no doubt, Flames, no doubt, man. Appreciate you, bro. Appreciate my brother SJ, man, my brother D Flemings, man, repping out here, man, doing that thing, man. And I got some new designs, man, coming up, man. Some true designs, man. Some designs you can put on, man, without drawing attention to yourself, man, because design's so big, man. But I still got the big designs, man. I like big designs myself. So anyway, brothers, I appreciate everybody being in the joint. It's been real in the field, man. Let me move some stuff over, man. Somebody just asked about the Cash App, man. I don't remember the Cash App, man. I don't remember the Cash App, man. D Fleming, put the Cash App in front of brother, man. I don't remember the Cash App. It's crazy, but I don't. So, man, we're going to go ahead, man, get ready to head on out the joint. All right, that is D Fleming just popped it up in there, man. Okay, Cash App. Cash.app. / Okay, all right. So, man, I appreciate everybody being in the joint, man. Somebody else just came through and dropped some, man. I missed it. Paul Long, man, appreciate the $5 super chat. I might have shot y'all, but I'm going to shout y'all again, man. Appreciate it. So, man, y'all be easy, brothers. Y'all take care of yourselves out there, man. We do have something going on in this society, man. Whether it's man-made or not, don't matter. We have something that's going on in this society, and it's taking people out. So y'all be safe, man. Protect yourselves out there, man. Y'all take care of yourselves out there, man, and be easy out there, cause it's serious out here, man. People dying. I know a couple of people who died already, so y'all be easy out there, man. So let's get on out of here, man. I don't think I can play my joint. I can't. All right, man. Y'all be easy, man. We're gonna head on out of here. Peace. Oh, my brothers, D Flemings, SJ3. Salute to the Mod Squad. YMC came in for a minute. Appreciate y'all, brothers, man. Peace. All right, so we up out this joint, man. Peace.